Hi, my name is Kuber, and I built Megaphone, a native macOS dictation app using Codex and ChatGPT 5.6. All of that without having any experience writing Swift code before. Here's why, and more interestingly, how I did that. So it all started when I found this Hacker News post which compared Apple's new SpeechAnalyzer API with Whisper's model. Turns out Apple had shipped a local dictation model on the new OS and people hadn't even heard of it. I personally love using dictation apps when I'm programming because it helps me actually put my context forward. But I absolutely hate that I need to pay for it every single month and that all the transcriptions actually happen on the cloud. So when I actually saw this, I was super pumped and I knew I had my idea for Build Week. I found this incredible UI baseline called Free Flow by the incredible Zach Latta, and I actually used that to make a UI baseline and replace all the cloud transcription models with SpeechAnalyzer API. And turns out, Apple also shipped a 3 billion parameter local LLM that runs on the NPU with every single Mac that has Apple Intelligence and is running Tahoe. Doing that, I was able to finally build Megaphone, and it's actually incredible. Not only with the app, it also helped me with the entire CI pipeline, releases, auto updates, absolutely everything. Now let's see the how. So I majorly use Codex CLI on my VPS for development. What was rather cool is that most of the app was built with a single /Google prompt, and every single progressive update was by 5.6 Sol by varying amount of effort for every single task. What was also cool is that since it was on the VPS, it was essentially SSHing into my Mac for testing the app itself and then releasing when it found out it worked great. For the tasks that could be concurrent, I use a lot of sub-agents and it turned out extremely well. And it also made a really cool website. Hey, this Codex. Megaphone is essentially very simple to use. You just hold the function key and just speak your mind. Because it's entirely on device, it's extremely fast. And because there's an LLM we're actually using, if I open a new note, I can say something like, hey Megaphone, write a poem about the meaning of life, but how a pirate would say it. And as you can see, it started loading and we already have that. It's incredibly fast. It has insane features like correction, tones, it removes my ums and ums, and the on-device LLM. Megaphone has been a tool that I use every single day for my work and my college, and it already has 150 plus downloads in less than 3 days of it existing. None of this would have been possible without having Codex, and it's absolutely incredible. Thank you. Looking forward to see you at Build Day.